Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Everybody, how you doing? Uh-oh, I got the show.
Barn.
Look, it's us in the past. And that gets you know what kind of delay we have on our show. You're getting the show, folks.
Show, folks.
Show, folks. You're getting the show, folks, about 28 seconds after we do it live. So it's not unvarnished. That's
So you got 28 seconds to hide
I do.
after you let go an F-bomb?
I would never do that on this.
Aye.
Never
So
would.
how's it going?
Oh, lovely.
Good. You inundated with chamber dudes?
Yeah, they're scratching at the windows there. You know, we scraped them all. I'm on the third floor with the hot oil pour, getting ready to pour.
Nice. I bet Eric's walking around like, I know that show. I'm on that show.
Right.
And Patty said, yeah, but I'm doing it longer than you have. I can just hear him.
I love it when the talent breaks out into hissy fits.
Fisticuffs.
Sure. It's easy for you to say. What's
I
going on
know.
today, man? Look,
Lots of
book
shit.
sales going on. I'm
I
getting.
was going to say, wait a minute. Are those freaking chamber chumps getting at the books before the public can?
The public has. Well, we're on.
What time
You're
is
right
it?
there. You having a stroke? What's going on?
That's you. I was just imitating you.
I'm a little worried. Put a stick in his mouth, quick.
Well, first of all, yeah. Okay, we're talking health. I got the all clear.
That's always nice.
Yeah, I had a colonoscopy yesterday, and
Good thing you have a semi-colonoscopy.
yeah. Well, the doctor went in there and he opened her up, pulled those cheeks apart, and said,
Oh.
"Yes, it's true. He's a smart ass." Ba-dum boom. I've been waiting for that one all morning.
We found his brain. We did a full exploratory.
You're out during the whole thing. The tough part, as everybody knows, is the lead up, and it's not as bad as it was the last time I did it. It was like chalky stuff. They've switched to this new. It almost, if you, and I asked about this because they said clear fluids, and it's this. They have a lemon flavor you put in there, and I'm thinking, hey, this wouldn't be bad with some vodka, so you can. But
do that.
Vodka's clear. I got a thumbs down.
Yeah, I'm thinking medically that might be a little unsound.
I thought, what a ripoff. It's clear. I didn't. Gin I can do without. Vodka, yes.
Yes.
So anyway, it went well. Nice people.
Which
yeah.
St. Mary's or Ascension?
No,
or,
I did it through Freidert in West Bend at the newish hospital right off of the freeway there.
That's a popular one.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't.
And Margot took me. So she said she got off work. She didn't get off work. She was able to work ranges. She's able to work mobile yesterday.
Sure.
So she brings her laptop in, and if you don't know Margot, she subtlety. She doesn't know that word. She's nothing about her is subtle. She stomps into the waiting room, and everybody in there is there for the same shit, literally. Boom, boom. So it's quiet in there. Everybody has masks on, and everybody's hungry because they haven't eaten in a day and a half.
Oh no, she said with a cheeseburger.
So I said to her before we left, they probably have a cafeteria there if you want to go hang out there. Because she goes, I'll wait till later. She goes, I'll just bring a few things to munch on. So first she stomps in there, and it was crowded in there, and all the seats except for a couple were taken, and none of them were near a plug, an outlet. She's like, I can't. These people will be leaving. People get called in. I pointed out a seat to her where she can get a plug. So she goes, she puts her stuff down, and all of a sudden you hear this, and everybody's looking to the sound. Everybody's hungry, and she's oblivious to it. All of a sudden, I hear, ow, ow, ow.
Oh no!
I look at her and I go, "What the fuck is going on over there?" And she goes, Ooh,
Delicious.
she has these nuts that are coated that are just crackle, and it's like put those. I'm thinking she's gonna have like a banana or something, a grape. No, she goes. So anyway, it was an interesting day. All done, all good to go. I'm a smart ass. Onward.
Yes, absolutely.
Mr. Bob's.
Yes.
Tomorrow is the drop-off night, the second one of the week, and I guess the dog father told me that snow is coming tomorrow, 4 to 8 inches, not 48 inches. And on Friday, I guess he said the temperature is supposed to go way down. So makes me think of the homeless folks and what we can do about them. And please donate if you can to Mr. Bob's. You can drop your stuff off at the library for Bulldog, and then we will get it to them.
Absolutely.
Today's a beautiful day because I haven't had coffee in 2 days, so I have yet to get to the Java House, but I'm heading over there for some Australian. So I gotta get over there. Yeah. Mel's, today is the day Mel's is promoting this as well. Today's the day Lime Cantina. They're having a fundraiser for the Schumacher family. For those who people don't know, the Schumachers are a Grafton family. They have 4 or 5 kids. I know the father, Mike. He's a real nice guy. I can't stand him. Irene is her daughter. She's 14 years old. In October, she was swinging like kids do, just in a swing. And remember, I used to just jump off the swing, and she did it from the swing into a pile of leaves. But when she landed, she shattered her C5 vertebrae and fractured her C6 vertebrae. Jumping from a swing into. So they had surgery. The doctors told the family she's likely to never walk or move her hands or arms again, but she has been making incredible progress. She went to this intensive physical therapy in Chicago, and now she's back in Milwaukee. But from what I understand, she is walking with assistance right now, which is fabulous, with like a walker. So making great strides. But the fundraiser is for the family because those medical bills are just big time. So please, if you can get to you make a real sacrifice, go to Lime Cantina today, and a portion of all of the take today at Lime Cantina will go to the family. Also, there will be raffle baskets going around, and 100% of that money will go to the family. Next week, I'm not sure. I don't have it what day, but next week they're going to do the same thing at the Distillery in Grafton.
Okay.
And the Distillery is also selling Irene T-shirts. And they
finally got it.
There you go.
It was taking a while.
Yeah. That's all right. Can you just zoom in on that a little? I just want to know what day for the Distillery next week.
Let me see here. Is that
it's in the top. I love the people putting this together, but they cardinal sin, don't put everything in all caps, which they did. It's harder to read.
I'll see if I can. Yeah, as right, as I can make it.
Right at the top.
Lime Cantina, the Distillery, and the community all working together for one amazing cause. What part are you looking for?
So right at the top in the middle, it says
2 nights, February 15th, Lime Cantina.
That's tonight.
February 21st.
February 21st. Okay, thank you. Yeah. And I think that's next Tuesday. So, all right. Okay, good stuff. People doing good stuff for a really nice family. Mike's a really good guy.
Cool.
I haven't met the young lady, but I understand she's a very nice kid. So
she's on the right track. It sounds.
She's on the right track. Good. Today, have you ever had a gumdrop? An actual gumdrop?
Begrudgingly, yes.
Today is National Gumdrop Day.
I don't like them.
Yeah, they're not worth the payoff.
No.
And
actually, I like the ones that are shaped like oranges and taste like orange. They have those like orange ones. Those are okay.
Well,
other than that,
regular gumdrops. Cherry is the most popular gumdrop flavor, followed by grape. Orange is number 3, and lemon. The difference, jujube. You ever have a jujube?
I am one.
No, you're just a Jew. Jew.
Oh, okay. All right.
That does sound like a recruiting poster for the.
It does.
Your faith. Hey,
jujube.
Instead of they should place that B. Jew be Jew.
Yes,
that would be better.
Jew and I be me and all as well. No, I remember going to the movies and thinking, wanting to try every possible offering at the concession stand. And one day I tried the jujubes and I hated them.
Well, that's what a gumdrop is without the sugar coat.
Yeah, by and large, yeah. The problem with jujubes are usually hard as a rock. Probably not the company's fault. They've probably just been sitting at the concession stand.
It's the company's fault.
Well, okay. If you want to throw the company under the bus, that's fine. But
that's right. I don't care.
They look good. The box was very alluring. And the
alluring.
The context.
You sound like a creepy old dude. Hey, it's very alluring.
Hey, love means never having to say you're sorry.
It's also, this is better, National I Want Butterscotch Day.
Oh.
Are you a butterscotch guy?
I like butterscotch pudding.
I don't know if I've ever had that. I've had butterscotch dilly bars.
Those are good. I like those.
Yeah.
My kids make fun of me whenever I want butterscotch anything because they say, "Dad, that's such an old man thing." Which
is it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I guess this question comes up a lot. What is the difference between butterscotch and caramel? Have you ever wondered that?
Oh, butterscotch is better. That's the difference.
Butterscotch is a mixture of brown sugar and butter melted and cooked together. That sounds pretty good, bro.
Yeah, I approve.
While caramel is made of granulated sugar, heated and melted until it turns brown. I think Dr. Ben would say the brown sugar is better for you, so butterscotch.
There we go. Exactly.
And finally, a fun day. It's yesterday was Valentine's Day, so in honor of that, today is. Have you ever heard of Saint Skeletor Day?
Talking He-Man in the Masters of the Universe? I talk like this, He-Man!
Yes, exactly. In 1998, comedian Richard Herring recognized the need for singles to have a day to peacefully hate love. I love that.
Nice. Good.
And Saint Skeletor's Day provides the opportunity to just that. It is named after Skeletor, an antagonist of the Masters of the Universe. It is observed every year on February 15th. It's great.
I can get behind this. Hang on. Let's see here. We have to celebrate appropriately. Let's see if we can do
you gotta get Saint Skeletor.
Let's see here. I'll probably get copyright tagged for this, but to hell with it, I say. Let's see here. Let's give the saint, the patron
Saint Skeletor.
Saint Skeletor. Here we go. Do your thing.
Majesty. The loyal subjects of East Fen have this humble gift made by the finest craftsmen in our land.
Uh-oh.
Why,
wait a minute.
Where's Skeletor?
I think he's in incognito.
Yeah, incognito.
At least man-at-arms won't be a problem
anymore. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh!
Here we go.
Skeletor, you made a big mistake.
You don't want to cross swords with Skeletor.
I forgot the voice.
Skeletor. It's absolutely the best. There we go. We have appropriately celebrated Saint Skeletor Day, February 15th. I will not forget this day.
And it's Singles Day. You know, there are many advantages to being single. Did you know that? I think you and I can attest to this. As per the Better Sleep Council, single people sleep better through the night and wake up better rested. Single people also get to pick everything. What show to watch, what song to listen to, what to eat for dinner. The choice is always yours.
I control the channel changer.
Big hairy asterisk on this. If you have kids, you get a lot. The choices get a little more muddled, but still, you can have. And this is one of the best ones. If you're single, you can have fun. Want to hook up with a random cutie at the bar? Sure. Can't help but flirt with that one hottie neighbor? Go for it. You're free to explore different connections without guilt. I love that.
Wow. No, I'm Jewish. I still feel guilty. but this too shall pass.
Yeah. And your relationship.
Hey, baby, you want to celebrate Skeletor Day with me?
I control the TV at my house. I'll even let you pick the music.
Want you some jujubes.
This sounds like a Mr. Microphone commercial for the adult channel. Want to hook up with a random cutie at the bar? Sure. Can't help but flirt with that one hottie neighbor? Go for it.
Make that girlfriend.
You're free to explore different connections without guilt. You can have gumdrops. You can have butterscotch or caramel. You can have whatever the F you want. And your relationships grow stronger because newlywed effect. Have you ever heard of the newlywed effect?
I was probably caught in the wake of that at one point in my life, I'm sure.
The newlywed effect of distancing. single people are able to build and grow better friendships and relationships with the family. In other words, I think once you're hooked up, you don't have to spend time with your friends or family as much. So you do less. And then you can blame it on the spouse. Oh, the wife doesn't want to do that. How long has it been since you heard someone say the wife?
Oh gosh, I mean, I've used that term, I'm sure, in this month.
You would. You are an old fart. Okay, we should bring in AJ. I got a couple other things like scientists officially link sports cars to small penis size. Yes, it's by science. Wow. And this one is funny. In places where recreational use of marijuana is now legal, smokers are tossing the remains of the joints in the street. I guess like the old butts.
Sure. Well, you round up enough of those, you can make a nice pan of
Wait. Here's the downside. Dogs are eating them and getting sick in increasing numbers. Veterinarians and poison control centers say, I was taking her out of the car and I saw her little head bobble. That's when you know your dog is stoned. You got a bobble dog and you didn't buy one.
Actually, my dog. Yeah, right.
We got to talk to Dr. Kelly about that.
Yeah, that's important. That's definitely important. We my boy could use it. Man, is he high strung? He's taking, he just is taking on all of my anxieties. So anyway, hey, my coffee's done upstairs. I'm gonna go fetch it. Let me turn the room.
Yeah, AJ's back. He never even got to talk about his Super Bowl incorrect pick. He never even got to talk about that.
Yeah, we didn't get to razz him nearly enough.
Not nearly enough.
No. Hey, AJ. We're here to razz you.
What's up, boys?
We're launching the raspberry bomb on you today. So.
You're leaving? Are you coming back before AJ's off?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, because AJ will hold the book announcement until Bulldog gets back.
Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I had to get your lower crawl going. All right, now it's official. I'll be back with coffee.
Right. Beat it. All right. AJ, what do you have? What do you have besides book news for us?
Oh, I got a busy day for you yesterday.
All right.
We got Giannis and Drew dropping 77 combined on the Celtics.
Drew had 40.
Yes, sir.
He's awesome.
Drew had 40, including the game-winning three-pointer.
Did you watch it?
I watched the entire thing.
Did you? Was it back and forth the whole way through? Was it a game of runs? I didn't watch any of it.
It was a game of runs. The Celtics were up 9. And the more impressive part was the Celtics were up 5 in the overtime with 2 minutes left, and the Bucks won. Wow.
I did see one thing that one of the Hauser kids hit a 3 to send it in overtime for the Celtics.
Yeah, the older one.
I didn't know that he was in the pros. I didn't know he had made it.
He plays for Boston. Yeah,
good for him.
He killed the Bucks last night. He had 11.
He didn't kill him. Bucks won.
Yeah, 4. Well, he had 3 threes. So
Jaylen Brown's out, right?
So is Tatum.
Tatum was out too?
Yeah.
How did it get so close then? What the hell's going on?
Well, they still have Derek White at 27.
Derek White?
Yeah.
27?
Yeah, Derek White at 27.
What about Brogdon? How did he do?
20.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
And what about Al Horford?
Didn't play.
That's ridiculous. How did the Celtics scrubs almost beat us in overtime?
Blake Griffin had 4 threes.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it was.
All right, a win is a win. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
The Bucks can't control who they play on the other side. It's not our fault.
Not our fault.
Yep.
Also, I have another big sports announcement for you.
Okay.
Badgers got a big must-win yesterday. They beat Michigan at home.
They did. I didn't see it. Damn, I missed that.
Yeah, it was an 8:00 game. So
it was an 8:00. What was the scene between Guard and their coach? Anything?
Nothing. But the student section at the center for Michigan, Hunter Dickinson, doesn't like Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So the student section was on him all night long.
Well, if he's dumb enough to say something about any opposing school, that's his problem.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. What about?
We got my kid tonight.
Okay, Juwan Howard's son Jet plays for Michigan. How did he do? Yeah, he's good.
He's solid. He's listed as a top 12 prospect right now. I
think he's going to be better than his dad was.
Yeah, but it's a different position too.
Oh, I know, but Juwan was a good, solid player, but he was not a great athlete. He was. No. The kid looks like he's got more athletic ability than his dad did.
Yeah, he's more of a guard than his dad was.
How tall is he? Do you know?
6'1".
6'1".
Yeah.
Really? I thought he was bigger than that. All right. Well, good. They beat him. We'll take it. That's 2 good wins.
And then we got Marquette and Xavier tonight.
At Marquette, right?
Yeah, it's a big game.
What time does that start? Do you know?
It's a 6:00 game.
Woohoo! Excellent.
And I also have one more announcement for you listeners out there.
Oh my God! What's with all the announcements? Who the hell do you think you are? You think you're taking this place over?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
I am in the process of booking Coach Kreider from Homestead for the show.
All right. Well, does he know we hate Homestead?
Yes, he does.
Does he know that I'm going to be wearing my Homestead Sucks T-shirt when he comes on?
Yeah, I mean, we're booking for next week though, because the brackets come out on Monday.
Oh, good.
And
That'll be excellent.
And they have school in service on Monday as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be as nice as I can be.
Yeah. So I'm in the process. So I'll talk to him today. And tomorrow, and we'll figure it out. So.
Okay. All right. We'll tell him we'll be nice.
Okay. We'll do.
And then okay, so I'll have him on next week. And then next week Thursday, you're coming to Hooterberg.
Cedarburg, correct. Next week Thursday.
I'm coming to that one, man. It's on my calendar.
Yeah, next week Thursday. It's our last, and it's the last 2 games of the year for Homestead. For all high school teams. Okay. And then the playoffs begin the following week.
Will Cedarburg make the playoffs too?
Everyone does.
Everyone makes it. Okay. All right. Well, I can't wait till you come to Cedarburg. I'm gonna get a big McDonald's bag and walk across the floor and say, "This is for AJ."
Yeah.
Coach Bocchini ordered this.
Right.
So no, that'll be good. All right, that's great.
Yeah.
What time? About what time do you get to the games?
I leave here by 5:30.
Okay, so you should be there by 6:15 or so.
Yeah.
I would think. Yeah, because it's close.
Yeah.
And by the time you're in there, get set up. What do you have a dress code that you adhere to for the games?
All the Homestead gear that I wear on air, I usually wear to the games.
Okay. What about the players themselves? Do they have to dress up on game days?
We have travel suits.
Travel suits? I mean, during the day.
I don't know because I'm not in the school.
Oh, okay. We used to have to either dress up or for some of the teams, we wore the jerseys the day of a game too. Yeah. It was a big game.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Cedarburg still in the running or no for the conference?
No, it's us and Nicolay. We're tied.
Okay. So who does Nicolay have? Do you know their schedule coming up?
They got Port and West Bend East left.
Uh-oh. Port, you said, was not that good.
No.
But West Bend East, they're good, aren't they?
They're solid.
Okay. So Nicolay sounds like they should win those last 2. So you need these next 2 as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
And Thursday will be, not that most games won't be a challenge, but Friday's at home. So that would be.
Mm-hmm. And who do you have on Friday?
Grafton.
Oh, and they're kind of good, aren't they?
Yeah, they got Juan. I don't know his last name, but he's really good.
Okay.
He's a 2025 sophomore. He's really good. And they almost beat us last time, so we'll see.
Okay. Well, sounds like you have 2 good games that you're going to have your hands full.
Yep, and we have a varsity reserve game on Saturday.
What does that mean? What's a varsity reserve? It's
for players that don't get to play as much. They get minutes against the reserves from other teams.
Oh, okay. That's a great idea. When that's Saturday? When on Saturday and where?
It's Saturday morning at Homestead.
What time?
It's at 10 a.m.
Are you going to be there?
I'll be there because we have practice at 9. So
okay. Can the public come to the reserve game?
Yeah, it's for the parents can come and everybody can come, so it's fun.
Great. Good. Well, you have a busy weekend then, dude.
Yes, sir. And I have church on Sunday.
Okay. They let you into church?
Yeah, they do. I actually volunteer at my church too.
Oh boy, so, you are a brown noser.
Uh-huh.
All right, you're all right. What else do you have for sports? Because I have something for you.
What else do I have? Let's see. Oh, did I mention Marquette and Xavier tonight? Yeah, I did.
Yes. Yep. 6 o'clock. All right. I'm gonna talk baseball with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is all about the rule changes.
Oh yes, very,
And they're gonna
everything.
Yep. They Major League Baseball is making the extra inning ghost runner permanent. Do you know about that?
Yay! Finally,
You like that?
I do like it. Make the game go quicker.
Okay, yeah. It says it's essentially done two things: successfully achieve its goal of limiting super long games. They did this last year, and they were only 11 games out of all the major league games that went more than 13 or more innings, and none of those went more than 15. As opposed to that, in 2019, before they had this rule, 37 games went more than 13 innings, and 8 of those went over 15 innings.
Oh jeez.
It also divides baseball fans. Detractors for this rule argue that it fundamentally changes the game, making extra innings into something different and more cheeky. Get over it.
Of course, they're detractors for everything.
Yes. But there will be pitch clocks this year, bigger bases, and no shifts. And the thing I was reading about the pitching clock, that it's going to affect the pitchers. It's the thing that's going to affect them is there's a ticking pitch clock. You would think that 15 seconds between pitches with no one on base is plenty of time for any hitter. You would also think 20 seconds between pitches with runners on would be a piece of cake. But wait, you clearly haven't read the fine print. This rule also says the hitter must be in the box and alert to the pitcher with 8 seconds left on the timer. In other words, with nobody on, the hitter has to be locked in on the pitcher only 7 seconds after the clock starts. So some teams are really concerned about their players being able to do that. If they're concerned, go ahead.
Because they fix the gloves, they fix the pants, and then
they're grabbing their crotch, they're scratching their ass, they're doing all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to help. What do you think?
I think the pace of play is going to go way up, and you're going to get. I think you're going to get a lot more efficient offense too, because guys have to be locked in, and guys have to be locked in, loaded, and ready to go.
If the batter's not ready, I think they get a strike called on them, and if the pitcher doesn't make it, it's a ball.
Yeah, right. Very enticing. Very, very enticing.
And the pitcher can only step off the rubber twice in any at bat. And those guys are doing it all the time.
Yeah, right.
That's going to be huge.
It'll be good.
Who do you think's going to have the most problem with it? Who's the slowest batter? Do you know?
Oh, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado, good. Anything to get that guy going. Back in the day when the Cleveland team was still the Indians,
I was thinking for those of you who are old enough, if you would see a Nomar routine, a Nomar Garcia Parra routine. I
remember Nomar. I didn't know he had a routine.
It would struggle. He'd fix his gloves, then he'd fix his bat, then he'd fix his gloves again, then he'd step out, then I don't know. It was long. It was long.
Well, Bulldog's almost back, and here he is. You might remember. You're an old fart. You might remember this name.
I'm glad I came back.
Mike Hargrove. Do you remember that name? He played first. We're talking baseball. He played first base for a number of teams, but he was mostly with the Cleveland Indians back before they were the Guardians. We're talking about the rule changes in baseball, and they're going to have a timed clock between pitches and hits. And don't look at him. He's such an old guy. Mike Hargrove, his nickname, AJ, was the human rain delay, because he would take so long in between pitches that you'd think it was a rain delay. It was terrible. It was just awful. But now they're not going to allow any of that.
So the beautiful thing about baseball, and I've always thought, is that it's a game that's not in a hurry. So, and the problem is that they're trying to appeal. This is when the baseball does these kind of rule changes. They're trying to appeal to football fans.
I knew somewhere there would be somebody so out of it and so stuck and crusty and
right, because we want to make sure we move the game as far away from its traditions as possible.
No, Bulldog. I disagree, Bulldog.
See, AJ's on my side for once.
I agree.
I don't think we can ever say that. But go ahead.
I think what they're trying to do is it's for the youth that can't stay up for 3.5 hours. They're trying. And if you look at the stats, every minor league game that has a pitch clock nowadays, it's averaging about 2.5 hours a game.
Okay.
It's still plenty of pace. There's still no timer on the amount of innings, how far the innings go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So just God, did you get coffee? Because you're grumpy. You're an old grump. For God's sake.
I am thrilled because I am defending the game.
Yes,
and I am the lone voice for the purists.
That's all right. He'll be thrilled at my big announcement in a few minutes. So.
Here it comes.
Let's go. Let her rip. We're ready,
Okay.
AJ.
So this past weekend I did a lot of work.
That's a big announcement. Usually don't do anything.
Yeah.
That alone is huge.
I did a lot of work, and I got 6 books out this past weekend.
All right.
Whoa.
6 books.
The list includes Shaka Smart,
The coach of Marquette.
Coach of Marquette. The list includes Bill Schroeder and Brian Anderson.
Oh, fun.
Announcers of the Brewers, TV.
Announcers of the Brewers.
They may be looking for work, it sounds like, but that's fine. Go ahead.
It includes John Wilcombe, the author of Walk On Warrior.
Excellent.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And my English teacher, Mike Delger from Sheboygan.
Excellent.
And one more person who bought it off Amazon, who I can't remember his name.
Okay. Well, you got to remember the people who purchased it. You got to love those guys, AJ. But got to give them some love. But all right, that's great because in addition to the book, you are making headways into becoming an inspirational speaker. You are one, but getting more audiences open to your message of finish.
Absolutely.
Correct. My goal with this thing, I don't care who I speak to be honest with you.
Clearly.
Right. That's my attitude at a bar.
Well, it could be a youth group, it could be a church. I don't really care as long as the message is out there, Absolutely.
That's right. So finish is going to be is getting bigger and bigger. And for those of you who don't know, AJ, in addition to his biggest accomplishment is being with us, but besides that, he wrote this book. I'm still having trouble with the new stuff. Finish by AJ Bocchini, and it's a great message. It's very. It's not only for sports; it's for life as well. You can apply AJ's philosophy to anything. That's why
a lot of people, when they first read it, they're like, "Oh, it's about your experience as a manager." That's not the case at all.
Right.
It's a lot about my experiences as a lot of it has to do with growing up. This hasn't been. I'm not gonna lie. This hasn't been easy to get to this platform so far, but it's been good because it's been taught me a lot about adversity and stuff.
Yeah,
that's right. That's the exact attitude you need, and that's what you're coaching in the book. And you being a coach really helps too. It shines through in the book, and also in your inspirational speeches, the tapes that we've seen. You're much more positive than when you are with us when you're just ripping on people and putting ketchup on things they shouldn't go on. But it's really a powerful message from somebody who is not only gone through it, you're going through it every day, right?
Yes, sir. I still go through it. We have a great staff at the house, so it's very easy. But it's very easy some days to say I don't want to go. There's certain days where I'd say I don't want to go to practice, but I know I have to because the kids look up to me. So there are days where for those of you who don't know, at the beginning of the year for my basketball season, I put all my rides in. Now I have the option to keep those or cancel those depending on the day. Mm-hmm. I have never canceled a ride unless it's been based on weather. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've always kept my rides. I've always kept my word. I've always kept going just because it's fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And some days are more fun than others, but that doesn't matter to you. You just keep on going.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. AJ, are you? There. Yeah. So, amen. And so we, Bill Schroeder is going to get the book to Brian Anderson, and they're out in Arizona for spring training. So hopefully,
Brian was actually calling the game last night.
Was he?
Yeah, he was calling the Bucks game last night.
Oh, that's right. He's not there, but Bill is there. Right?
Bill's there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's going to get the book to Brian, so it sounds like Bill will probably read it before Brian does. But Bill's excited for the book. he was excited. A little bit of your story I shared with him, so I'm sure you'll get some response from that. That'll be great.
Good. I got some responses from Green Bay, which is good. My buddy at Green Bay, Cordero Barkley, shout out Cordero. He gave me a nice email. He said it was really nice, and I also sent the presentation to Kelvin and Holden at CBS.
Oh,
yeah, he has a book. So
nice,
cool. AJ, I also want to let you know I'm on chapter 7 or 8 now with that Walk On Warrior thing.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good book.
Very good.
I started the Minnesota Connection. It's about about cops going after hookers in the 70s. That's what I'm doing. I got it from the book sale.
Oh, good.
20 cents.
That bodes well for the book sale.
Good. Well, Jack, let me know what you think about the book, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I will. I'm enjoying it so far a lot.
Good. I'm working on the game right now.
Yep.
Grant Hill. So I'm gonna work on that this afternoon and go to practice, and we'll go from there.
Good.
Nice.
One more announcement. As far as Friday goes, I'll let you guys know on the date. I'll let you guys know in advance so you can get the link.
AJ's going to get the Homestead coach on next week.
Oh, right on. Cool.
So
excellent.
You get your Homestead Sucks T-shirt out of the closet.
Get your anti-Homestead colors.
Well, I figure it's the perfect week to do it because the brackets come out for the boys tournament.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Starting the brackets will come out on Monday, so the brackets will come out. What Monday? What's the 20th? Is that Monday or Sunday?
It's Monday.
It should be Monday, yeah.
Yeah, so the brackets will come out on Monday. So
nice.
So and then the tournament starts the following Tuesday.
Okay.
For some teams, Friday for others. Friday for us, probably.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Good stuff, man.
Okay, AJ. Good job. Keep plugging away.
Thank you, guys.
You're living the Finnish life. You're doing it.
Appreciate it, Jack. Appreciate that. Okay, fellas. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, good.
All right.
Good. Hope we'll be talking about a Marquette win over Xavier.
Yes, sir.
That would be great.
Yes, sir. That would be great.
All right.
All
right. See ya.
Take care, AJ. AJ was Sports here on the show, 8:15 Monday through Friday. Let me lose the ticker tape and let me lose AJ. Take care. There we go. All right. I have the power. You're gone. Hello. Good morning. Goodbye. And now this is a unique singular thrill. We have, I always see our Doris Day. I see our Patty Page.
Patty Points.
Patty Points. And now she's in studio with me. So yes, live in person. She's real. I didn't think she existed. I thought someone's playing her.
He never lets me in studio.
So that will continue well into 24. But anyway, I have to mute my
both
mic.
Of us.
We might get some stadium effect here. So I'll see how it goes. Look at that right here in our studio.
Nope.
Oh, actually, we're not getting your audio, and I wonder what I will come by and take a look at your iPad. So, yeah, hang tight, everybody.
Picture is good. Picture's great. Patty looks terrific as always. For God's sakes. Yep, she looks like she's a mime right now. Can you? Nope. I can't even hear you, and you got a big mouth. Can you hear me? Oh God. Put it back on Patty. That's better. Get Jack full screen. And we are also going to be joined by Barb Fisher today, which I'm very much looking forward to. Barb is here to talk about a benefit coming up this Friday for the Advocates of Ozaki, which she is the spearhead, the spiritual leader, the chief cook and bottle washer, and a lot of great people either work and volunteer for advocates. So, and Barb is a big team player, so she would not want me just singling her out. However, she's the head cheese, so that's what we do. Excuse me. This Friday, there's going to be a benefit concert for them. I also want to talk about this coming Monday, the 20th. We're talking about tonight. There's the fundraiser at Lime Cantina for the Schumacher family. On Monday, there is a fundraiser through Hefner's Custard. All proceed of all portion of all proceeds of sales that day and night at Hefner's is going to Blossom and Blossom IDD. Just a great organization. We've had Samantha Bear on. She is the Barb Fisher of Blossom. She's really a go-getter, really is a passionate person in helping the people who have intellectual development and other challenges. And she's just fabulous. And she is just a ball of fire. And she will, maybe we can get her on before that, but it's Monday. So eat tonight, Lime Cantina, eat Monday at Hefner's because they're having the Blossom IDD fundraiser. Eat Tuesday. God, we have the whole menu. Tuesday at Distillery. You don't just stick with us. You'll be eating all week, for God's sakes. That's good.
Twist my arm to eat at Hefner's.
Okay.
I'm probably going to turn my main chair here over to Patty, but we're going to try one more time with her setup. And Patty, give us a C, a bouncy C, a C sharp. Not a bit.
Nothing.
Not a bit. No. Why don't you step around here and we will.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn over the main chair to you, which is probably should have been done months ago. And so yeah, just snake through there. It's a little tight. I got a little Java House Bakery over here.
Oh, what?
Just enjoy. Yeah, when I was off camera, I was very busy.
No wonder you didn't invite me, a rat.
Why can't we just share?
That's possible. Yeah, hang on. Let me see here. I can do that. I got to get the audio somewhere else. Okay. Hey, I got Patty. You don't. Let me switch. I just got to switch the audio to output from somewhere else. So
Okay.
here as well.
Patty, have you talked to Barb Fisher at all?
Hang on, she probably can be real good. Let's try that. Go ahead again, Jack.
Patty, have you talked to Barb Fisher this week at all?
What did he say?
Have you talked to Barb Fisher at all this week?
Yeah, she can't make it this morning, so she
Oh.
asked me to
Okay.
talk about the Willie Porter concert. So
Okay.
I would.
I've got details, but you want to talk about it and give us a broad strokes, and I'll read. I looked up on Advocates what's going to happen. Or do you want me to start with that and then you fill in?
Right. Well, the doors open at 7, and then the concert starts at 7:30.
It's at the Cedarburg Cultural Center.
Correct. And it's the 20th anniversary concert. So it's got to be a damn good concert or it wouldn't be going on for 20 years for sure. Right.
Definitely.
And the really amazing, awesome thing is that Willie Porter has raised more than $200,000 for advocates in our lifetime of doing this. So that is just really amazing. And what a great guy for doing that. I mean, oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Tickets are $30 a piece, or 2 for $50. You can get them by going to emailing Kristen at associatedirector@advocates.oz.org. And also, Barb told me that a benefactor, a very generous benefactor, has paid for 20 free tickets. And to get a free ticket so you can go to the concert, to go ahead and go to associatedirector@advocates.oz.org as well.
Can they? I know on the website. If you Google Advocates of Ozaki, you'll be able to get to their website, and there is ticketing information on there as well. So because it's hard to follow all the specific things, but it's great. Bulldog, can you put that in the bottom in the crawl when you get a chance? If you can type that where the Advocates. No,
I'll see what I can do.
Since you're not doing anything and Patty's doing all the heavy lifting. Willie Porter has done this. His band It's just great of them to do this. Willie and fellow bandmates David Adler, Eric Medunik, Carmen Nickerson, and Dave Shepke bring together a fantastic range of, this is for you, Bulldog, rock, Americana, and folk stylings to deliver a show guaranteed to uplift and inspire. All proceeds go to support the programs, resources, and needs of advocates of Ozaki. Together, we can end domestic and sexual violence. Patty, can you talk a little bit more about? Are you on the board now, or you were a board member? I'm still on the board. Tell us about advocates, like a bigger picture about advocates. I mean, this benefit concert is this weekend, but specifically, tell us about the organization and what they do and how they help people.
Well, Advocates is an amazing organization led by Barb, and Barb truly is the heart and soul of that organization. I can tell you that it was established in 1980 in response to problems and the needs of services. A lot of people think that Ozaki County, we don't have problems like that, and that's just not true. Domestic violence affects anybody and everybody that, you know, is surrounded by somebody that is kind of a crazy person, if you ask me.
Well, but, one of the things to that point, Patty, I'm not sure if you were on or Barb was here when we talked about it. I said, if you're in a big room and you look to your left and your right, at least one person will have been affected, or their family's been affected, or knows someone who has been affected by domestic violence.
Well, if Jeff were to look to his right, he would see somebody who was affected by domestic violence. And keep in mind, domestic violence isn't always hitting. It can be other sorts of torture that are equally, and, you know, sometimes I used to wish that Mr. Non-Wonderful would hit me just so I could prove that I had a bruise or I was hurting. And so there are all sorts of types of domestic violence, and it doesn't all entail hitting or being actually physically violent. It can be emotional and just verbal abuse that sometimes just rips a person to shreds. So it does affect more people than what you realize. Advocates will also accompany you to court. They have secure and safe housing for people who need it. There's housing not only for the person involved in domestic abuse, but also for children. And the housing isn't just for women, because as we saw with the Amber Heard trial, that domestic abuse can be the other way around too. Abuse is abuse. I don't care who's handing it out, it is abuse. So Advocates responds to that beautifully and is there to help anybody who needs it. And if you know somebody that has a problem, but they're too afraid to come forward, like I was. I mean, I never wanted to tell anybody. I never wanted to state it and actually go get help. But I did. I finally got the nerve. I stayed in a marriage longer than what I should have because I was afraid. And finally, when you get that courage to get out, it's also very scary. And because my ex used to stalk me, which was not very comforting either. So
right.
There's Advocates is there to help every step of the way. And if you know somebody who needs help, contact Advocates and maybe they can help you to help that person.
I don't think the stigma is gone, but I think it's getting better. Whereas there used to be quite a stigma attached to that. But I mean, so with that in mind, like Patty said, if you are somebody in that type of situation, you will naturally worry about that being judged or a stigma. But that is there's less of that now. So I think you have a much safer space just in America to be able to step forward with that sort of thing.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah, rightfully so. It's a terrible thing, but there is help. There's hope. I mean, don't lose hope. One way, go online, by phone. However, Advocates is located in the Ozaki Nonprofit Center, correct, Patty? It's in the same center that Mr. Bob's is in. It's right off of Dakota Drive in Grafton, and Dakota Drive is right off of Highway 60, in between Port Road and Cheyenne, or it's like if you go west from downtown, you'll hit Dakota Drive, the last stoplight before you hit Port Washington Road, that major intersection. So,
and something, Jack. Here's the thing too. If you yourself are not affected by domestic violence, or you don't know anybody who's affected by that, get down on your knees and thank the good Lord that you aren't, and that nobody in your family is. And then go to the concert and help this really awesome organization to help those people that are. It means a tremendous amount. So it's an easy way to help. It's an easy way to help.
Yep. And and a fun way to help. So
exactly.
Bulldog, are you familiar with the Willie Porter band? You're an Americana dude.
I've worked events where he's played, and he's really good, but I've never been I've never been an attendee. I was usually helping with running audio or lights or whatever. So I was working.
No, that's a first. So at least you're doing it sometime. That's cool. Okay, well, we got to get Barb on, because Advocates, this is one event they do. I've seen a lot of things. If you go to their webpage, you'll see that they have a lot of events going on, and a lot of ways for people to contact them. So it's a year-round thing. Tonight's a benefit concert. Patty, do you know, I know Dr. Jim Bone was on here, and he was going to do, they also have another concert during the year where it's all volunteer stuff, like 10, 20 different performers come on and do it. So there are other things. And I know the Cedarburg Cultural Center, our friend Sue Schrader over there does a good job of making the facility available, and her staff too. So there are a lot of people who join together to put this together, and it's a damn good thing. So a lot of ways, whether it's tonight for Lime Cantina for the Schumacher family, Friday night, go to a concert for Advocates of Ozaki. On Monday, you can eat at Hefner's for Blossom. On Tuesday, the Schumacher thing. God, you can eat, drink, and be merry for goddamn good causes. So hallelujah.
Isn't this the great thing about this community? I mean, we definitely have a heartbeat here, and our heart beats for all the different nonprofits and the organizations that do such good in the community. So get out there, choose your way to help and to donate, whether it be your time or going to a concert or going to Hefner's, whatever. Just do it. Do it.
Another thing that Advocates, that's an excellent point. And if you can't go to these events, that doesn't mean you can't help. So I know with Advocates, they always have on their Facebook page items that they're really looking for throughout the year. So if you can check that, maybe you can just drop some off over there. Something as simple as when you're at the gas station, get a gas card. People need gas cards. They need cash cards, because people who are literally leaving their homes don't get to pack and think a lot about what they're taking. So a lot of times the stuff they need is the basic stuff you have at home, but home's not safe. So you need help with that as well. So the concert's great. Hope you can make it. If you can't make it, there's still a lot you can do for Advocates of Ozaki.
And something that people don't understand either is once the person leaves, that is one of the most dangerous times for that person who left. So that's why Advocates has a secret place to put their people who need help. And then also there are transitional places that Advocates can put people up for in apartments and things of that nature. So there's just so many working and moving parts to it. And every single solitary part is well thought out and very supported by staff and volunteers. So.
Yep. Fantastic organization. All right, cool. Very cool.
Patty, you want to talk about why you're here today?
Yeah. Yeah, why are you there, Patty, besides someone finally we want to listen to from that microphone?
Well, first of all, I didn't beat Eric up.
Oh. Why not?
So there.
He's not over yet.
Because I like Eric. Eric is a friend.
Okay. All right.
But what I wanted to talk about was Hansen and Henke's project that is on its way, and going to be coming to fruition, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But Hansen and Henke, in conjunction with Henke and Associates and Galoon Fine Jewelry, we are sponsoring a facets project where we are working with the Cedarburg High School art department students, and they are going to be designing a ring. This time it'll be a ring, and the theme will be nature. And whoever wins this competition, there's several different processes that they go by. There's like a drawing or a sketching of it. Then they go to wax, and we look at the waxes of it, and then whoever has the best wax, we narrow the group down a little bit more, and then the finalists will have the actual community vote on who is the winner of the contest, and the winner will receive $500 from in cash from Hansen and Henke, as well as we will also give the winner the first piece of their product off the production line. I've also had a kind of off the cuff comment from the manufacturer saying that if the student would like to come down and go in the back room and see how they make things and how they use the CAD CAM and how everything works, that would be up to them. They would love to have the student come down. Very cool. Everybody I've talked to about this is besides themselves happy, because especially in the jewelry industry, because the jewelry industry absolutely needs goldsmiths. There is a huge shortage of goldsmiths. So to have these kids not only be excited about designing and the whole process of manufacturing is really exciting. And there's absolutely no fees for the people who want to participate.
So the participants, Patty, they're art students, correct? From Cedarburg High School.
Correct.
Is that right? Okay.
And then when we decide the winner, then we will, and like I say, the community will help with that process. Then we'll have pieces produced and we will sell them. And then after all of the manufacturing expense has been taken care of, which is going to be probably minimal, Hansen and Henke will split 50% of the profit, and it will go back to the high school art department.
Excellent.
So Deb at the in the art department.
Keep an eye on the Henke part of this deal. Okay?
Yeah. No. But so it'll go back to the art department, and then we'll sell that piece for 6 months. After the 6-month period, the student then will have the option of letting Hansen and Henke via Galoon Fine Jewelry sell the product for them, and then split again the profit 50-50 with the student, or taking it back. At all times, the student will retain their intellectual property. So we're not going to take anything from them. This is their baby. This will be their crowning glory. And we just want to bring light to the students for their creativity. And we also are wanting to show how diamonds, and in this particular case, we're using lab-grown diamonds, because lab-grown diamonds are a little bit friendlier for the earth. So it's a lesson in loving the earth, loving your school, loving your community, and loving your fellow students. So love isn't always about romantic love. Love has many facets.
Ooh, I like that. It's got a ring to it. Get it?
You like that, huh?
A ring?
Came from this awesome advertising firm, and I just think they're wonderful. So,
as Skeletor said, love has many facets.
Even Skeletor knows on St. Skeletor Day.
So yeah, we're really excited. Lisa Curtis is going to be doing having an interview done for Deb and the whole contest, and we really would love the community to support this as well by purchasing the ring. And you know, the sports people have the booster club for sports. The cheerleaders got the cheerleaders thing going for the cheerleaders. But what does the art department have? So this is for the art department, and we're really excited about it. And as one who has a child that is super artistic.
Missed it by this much, didn't I? Oh, well. Birth order is everything, I guess.
So we're real excited about that, and keep your eyes out in the news graphic, and also on social media. We'll start posting everything up on social media so people know what's going on. But please support these kids. I know some of the kids have already done like a second wax carving. They weren't happy with the first, so now they want to do a second time. So the excitement level for the kids, for the students, is really, really high. And I just hope everybody will support it.
Yeah, those in the art department they have at least one jewelry making class over there. I think Deb Mortal probably teaches that one.
Correct.
And
she's awesome. That's why they call her Deb No Mere Mortal.
Yes, indeed. That is true. But those who get into that class are really passionate about it. I mean, it's funny. They've been looking forward to it. They know that, because I don't think you can take it until like you're a junior. I think at least Jamie couldn't until then. So it's like a respite from the day of
the class you want to go to.
Academics. It's like, oh, now I can do something. Oh, now I'm gonna do something fun.
Yeah, learn and fun and passion. It's amazing when you love something. How much easier it is to work hard.
Jack.
Of course not.
He'll finish it next Thursday.
Yeah.
But Thursday at noon, if you'd like to join us, we're going to be up at the high school talking to the students.
I have an email filter. Any email that goes longer than 8 words gets rejected, and since I got that filter, I haven't gotten a single email from Patty. It's amazing.
It's cool, actually. Patty's emails are the kind of emails you have to dog ear because you got to come back to it. So it's like
an online dog.
How did you like the message I left on your voicemail yesterday?
I love that message. I'm keeping it forever.
Okay, was it heavy breathing? What the hell was it?
Jeff Messerman, and I'm like, well, I don't want the desk of Jeff Messerman.
I use
Jeff Messerman.
That's what I say every time.
At my desk, you can talk to my lava lamp. Just don't talk to me.
He's gonna change it. This is you have reached the chair of Jeff Messerman instead of the desk. What a dork!
Oh, what a life I lead as Jeff's chair.
But you're the butt of all his jokes.
I hate it when he has tacos on Tuesday.
Or tonight. Go to the Line Cantina. Portion of everything goes to the Schumacher family, helping their daughter get through some intense physical therapy. So,
by Jeff's chair.
Yes, right. All right.
Don't forget 20 free tickets if you go to hold on, I'll get you the email address. 20 free tickets to anybody who will email Kristen.
Oops.
Was it Kristen?
I just have the Advocates website up.
If you email Kristen at associate director at advocates-org. No. Let me say this again. Yeah.
Eric Ebner, we need you.
This is starting to sound like one of Patty's emails.
Kristen at associate director at advocates-oz.org.
Okay, Kristen with an E or an I? Kristen or Kristen?
Kristen, Kristen.
Ian, Kristen. Okay.
But the address is associate director at advocates Ozaki.
Can you leave me this sheet of paper? I'll get it on the screen. Yes.
Yeah. And then
we'll get it up for y'all.
Don't forget.
That's what she said.
Support the high school art department with the Hansen and Henke Facets Project, because diamonds, and in this case, lab-grown diamonds, love has many facets.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. Patty, I think you should be in studio every Wednesday because you keep what's his futz on his toes. It's pretty good. He's
having a good time.
Yes.
It's fun.
Patty has that effect on people. So, Patty, we had Mary Gilo on on Monday. We had her voice, but
I just met her in person. She's real. She's a real person.
I know she is.
And she was fabulous on Monday. So we're going to have her back again.
You got to have her tell you about the time she was with who's that guy, Mike. he's real liberal guy, and he's kind of radical.
Oh, Michael Moore.
Michael Moore, yeah. She took him out, and she said he was really a stitch.
A lot of people want to take him out.
Yeah.
Literally.
And, I used to do author tours for Mary too, and I got to do Heloise, as in hints from Heloise.
Oh boy, did you email hints for Heloise? I hope not. Oh my God! They're like, oh no, oh no. There it is.
She had me on her radio show talking about how to clean jewelry.
I think we got a misspelling. I think it's Ad Voitkits you got going there. Maybe I'm not sure about that.
Working on it. I'm typing sideways.
Okay, you're doing a good job. Just hang in there. But we'll have that available for people. Bulldog will get that. Patty, can you email that to me? I'll get it on the pages I have as well, so we can get it out there.
Actually, yeah, I think we got a problem here because there's 2 @signs in this email address. So it'd be Kristen at this, and I don't know if you can put another.
It's just this, and this is her name.
Oh,
so, yeah,
got it. We'll get there.
Okay.
I'm calling in the Oompa Loompas here.
I like this being in person.
It's fun.
It's way more fun than
it's a little lonely.
Yeah.
At the top. And that's where we're at right now. I'm at the top of the world because I've got Patty in my studio.
Bulldog,
I love my Jeff.
All you need, Bulldog, is a hat, and you could look like Michael Moore. I think you got a Michael Moore look going on.
Taking on General Motors. Watch out, Roger Smith.
That's right. You're gonna get beat up here.
Michigan, here we come.
Yeah.
Well, Patty, I should turn you back loose to
Maggie,
there's a big event going on.
I think Patty is also about, in addition to advocates and Rotary, she's an ambassador for the Cedarburg Chamber of Commerce with the ass kicker Maggie Dobson. You're involved with a lot of ass kickers.
I was a little freaking out as to how I was going to do everything. So
no, not you. You're so calm about everything all the time.
The Bulgarian judge gives 9.6. Very good.
I'm a very non-excitable person.
You are. Even keel.
The biggest vat of coffee in that room. I swear to God, it's like for we coffee addicts. It was like.
Did you do a running tapper, Bulldog?
What's that?
Did you do a running tapper of the coffee?
I have not. It's coming. I'm going to do a drive-by real soon.
Excellent.
I'm just going to go. You think they'll notice?
He's back.
Pluto Butarski's in the room.
Yeah, Plutarski.
Patty, you are free.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Really wonderful.
Don't forget, love has many facets. Go see Advocates and do the concert.
Friday night, 7.
That.
Doors open at 7 at Cedarburg Cultural Center.
Oh, so much fun to see you.
The best part about being in person.
I love the little 3D poofs on your shirt today.
Oh, thank you.
That's really cool. It's like 3D.
You are talking about these little poofs. Right?
I don't believe I just walked into that one.
I was going to say, oink, oink, poof, poof.
Heavens.
Touch your poofs. Hey, nice poofs, baby.
Pretty red here, Patty. For heaven's sake, what have you done to me? I gotta do some. I gotta do a little technical stuff here. So talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Well, we're past due, so we're in good shape. But
we are. That's right.
Yeah.
That was so much fun, Patty. I didn't see we're 9 minutes over.
Yep. We're all good. So AJ's got some good stuff going on. He's spreading the word. He's getting his finished book out there, and his inspirational speaking career is. You see, when you keep at something, it's consistency. Yeah. So I know AJ will be the bomb with that thing because he's just relentless. He will do it. Doesn't let anything stop him. There's a good lesson for everybody right there. All right, you guys, it's time. Tomorrow we have Eric Ebner for our cybersecurity, followed by Dr. Kelly. We're going to talk to her about stoned dogs.
Stoned dogs. I think on her old radio show, she used to do the Radio Vet with Dr. Kelly on CPO Radio. I think we devoted at least one episode to stoned dogs. So we'll see if things have changed since then.
Actually, I kind of like that as if I had a band name, the Stone Dogs.
Stone Dogs, absolutely. Yeah, the Stone Pony's got nothing on y'all.
A director and cameraman who I've worked with a lot during it, he said, if I ever start a band, I'm going to call it Free Beer, because everybody's going to say, now let's hear it for Free Beer. Everybody go nuts. Tonight at the Cedarburg Cultural Center, Free Beer. Ah! So
jokes on them. The Free Beer band, all they play are triangles.
Yes. What commercial was that? Did you see that?
That
one?
was I think it was during the Super Bowl. They had a really funny triangle commercial. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
They had triangle lessons. They were selling out of triangles.
Yeah. Wasn't Elton John at the very end of it?
Yeah, I think so. That was a good commercial. That was one of the few I saw during the Super Bowl. So that was good. Excellent stuff, everybody.
It's not a good commercial if neither one of us can remember who it was for.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
That's a problem.
That is a problem with current advertising, is that you watch these brilliant, really funny, almost like mini movies that are exorbitantly well produced, and then it's all over, and you're like, "Who was it? Did
you ever see The Simpsons when Homer's Mr. Plow? And he had the plow. He was dominating, and all of a sudden, Barney, the drunk, gets a big plow. The Plow King, and he was putting them out of business. So Homer, in desperation, hired an ad agency, and they put together a commercial for him. and he's watching the commercial, and they do it, and it's all this stuff. And he goes, "What was that about? You don't even." they never identified. Everybody's going, "Ooh, wow, that was really cool." What was it for? I don't know. It wasn't about Mr. Plow.
I think I got it right finally.
Excellent.
I think that's it.
Associate. DIR
at advocates-oz.org.
Okay.
We made it.
I can see why you had problems.
Well, and then on the sheet, it's kind of written in a really interesting way. So
yeah.
We're there. That's the email address. Find yourself some Willie Porter tickets. Hope for the best.
Get over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so tonight, go to Lime Cantina. Friday, Willie Porter. Monday, we haven't talked to Samantha Barron in too long.
It's been too long. We should definitely work on that.
Maybe Monday she can stop in and talk about the stuff that day. It's a day out, but it's better than nothing. So
exactly. Yeah. All right. Okay, folks, that was a hectic hour. Where am I? Good morning.
Hectic hour and 12. So yeah, you sound a little. You sound a little frazzled yourself this morning.
Oh no, I'm. It's been a week, so we'll get there. It's fine. My kid was like, "You're off the charts, man."
Yeah.
She's like, "You need to be medicated." I'm like, "I'm working on that."
Last thing you need is coffee.
I had last night I did have
Golden Moon milk.
That's what I should do in the afternoon. That's a very good idea over the Java House. And I did have some of our friends from the fermentorium. I had their juice packets last night, and that took the edge off real good. So. Yeah.
You can always count on juice packets.
Absolutely. All right. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow. It was a lovely show. Bye-bye.
Wonder Weezer Wednesday.
Take care, everybody.